Hello everyone, welcome to Fashion for You. Now I'm going to stitch all the pieces together. That is my princess cut kurti. These are 4 side panels. And these 2 are the middle panels for front and back side. First, I'll take this and I'm going to stitch it. Start stitching here from your armhole till the hemline. I'll do it for both the sides, that is front and back side, and then I'll show you. I've stitched these pieces together. You can see this line is coming over here. For both the sides I've stitched it. This is back side. I'll measure my armhole. This is 7.5. Earlier it was 8. So I have 2 options. I can give it more curve. I can bring it up to here. Or I can shift this line towards this around half an inch. So I'll opt for second one. I'll shift this line here and make a stitch line starting from this point half an inch towards this, and then I will start stitching this. Still I have not given the front cutting for my armhole for the front side. Both the panels are still same, so I will take one of the panel and now I am going to give the inner cutting. You can also give this cutting before I cut princess line, but it's one and the same thing. I've given this cutting now. Now this is my front side. Back side I'll keep aside for now. This I'm going to use around my neck, but this is quite broad, so I'm thinking of cut it down till here and then I'll use it like this way. I can use it. I'm going to make Chinese collar for this kurti. I'm going to use this lace this way. I will not right now cut it in between. I've attached this piece of fabric because this lace was getting little shorter. Fortunately I was having same color fabric, so I've joined it. This part is gonna cut, so this won't be visible, so I've used this so that the lace comes little till my waistline. That's why I'm using this. If you have a longer lace, you don't have to worry about it. Now I'm going to make Chinese collar. For that I'll cut in a round. I've made another tutorial on this, how to make Chinese collar, but unfortunately I lost some part of the video and that part was most important part. But if I'll show you how to make Chinese collar on this kurti, this would be little complicated for you because I'm going to upload another tutorial on that. Chinese collar is little complicated, but you can make it simple by doing it step by step. 2.5. So I'll take 2.5. You cannot take it more because Chinese collar should come around your neck. If it is little loose, it goes away from your neck, so it doesn't look nice. You have to take it as less as it stays around your neck. And the depth is also around 4.5. Chinese collar is always having a slit with it because this neck is generally small, so to put it on we have to little make it bigger so that it could easily pass through our head. Depends on you. You can make it longer or you can make it short. I'm going to make a slit line up to here and I'll keep it open. Make a line over here. Here also you can first cut it and then you can attach another strip and then you can turn it inside. But what I do, I first attach a strip here and then I make a stitch line and then I cut it and then I turn it. I've attached this lace. This is my neck. I have not still cut it. I'll cut this now. I've used pink color strip to the outer side. Pink color I've used because I thought my sleeves are pink, so I'll give a pink border so it will look nice. Till now the result is good. Let's see what happens next. I'll cut this I'll cut this extra fabric. For the back side, I'll take 2.5. I'll give little curve to it. See, just a little curve. First I'll join them with the shoulder, but I'm also going to attach a lining to it. So I'll also attach lining while sewing. This is lining. First I'll join the lining to each panel separately, and then I'll join both the panels from shoulders. This is right side of kurti, and this is right side of my lining. I'll join them. I'll join it from here first for both the panels. This is fusion paper. I'll cut my collar out of this. Half of 16.75 inches would come 8.25 inches. So 1 point more I'll take. This is the folded side. 4 inches I'll take straight, and I'll make little curve. Now this is collar. First I'm going to stick this on this fabric. Now I'll cut this. First I'll make a stitch line here, starting from here, on 2 layers of fabric, not on the fusion paper. I'll cut extra fabric from. Now I'll turn this to the outer side. Now I'll make another stitch line here. The fabric where I've stick this is the outer side of collar, because this is nice finished. This is more fabric, around half an inch. We require more fabric because otherwise it creates problem in stitching. So I'll trim extra fabric. Now turn this to the other side. Fold this fabric. This corner you have to put inside the collar. From the starting and from the end you have to do it carefully. My collar is now ready. Now I am going to stitch it from the sides, from both the sides. Then I'll join my sleeves. When I was stitching it from the side, suddenly I remember that I have to use this lace in my ghera. I've stitched my kurti half the way from one side only. Now I'll first stitch this on the ghera and then I'm going to stitch it from the sides. I've attached this on my ghera. I've stitched it half the way from sides on one side. Another side is still open, so I'm going to stitch it from the sides. Now I've stitched it to the sides. The lining, I've done similarly what I did in umbrella. I've stitched this together up to hip line and then I've stitched them separately. For the lining, I've done hem in a round way. I stitched both the sides of lining, then I've made a hem the downside. Now kurti is almost ready except the sleeves. I have to attach the sleeves and my kurti is ready. Here are the sleeves. This I've cut from the lace. I'll attach this lace on the cuffs. Right side of sleeve facing downwards and right side of lace facing downwards. I've attached this on both of the sleeves. Now I am going to fold the sleeve. I've turned my kurti's right side inside and I've turned out right side of sleeves. Now I'm going to put this sleeve inside the armhole. Then I'm going to match the seams together. I'm going to shift half an inch of sleeve towards front side. My kurti is now ready and I'm loving it.